Happy Wednesday. We have, focus, a return customer. Orders in store 2. This particular customer has come back for yet more, including some city figs, which is always nice. Anyhow, I have my kids' field trip this morning, so I'm going to try to knock out this order, get packed up before I have to leave for that. 18 minutes should be plenty of time. Here we go. I got some new stuff here. Some new heads from that Chinese Lunar New Year set. Some used city figs, an Alfred, some used plates. So all in all, pretty cool order. Love these kind of things. So thanks a bunch. Gonna get packed up and shipped out today. Gonna do a little bit of mail call. This was a eBay order. It's like 28 Minecraft figs. Got it all for more or less $1 a fig. No one else bid on it. So it's just me. But yeah, a lot more hair. If it's not mine, it's someone else's. That one's got some chew marks on the helmet. Oh, stuck. A couple of Steves. Alex's. That one's cracked too. 3 different Alex's, as long as it actually comes with that. I'm birding. Yeah, so lots of zombies. Got a couple of creepers. 3 Endermen. The fire creeper. I don't know these ones, but I saw them. They're, worth a few bucks or whatever. There's this beekeeper. A couple villagers. 2 dragon slayers. Oh, that's the called dark gray armor. I have to look that one up. I was wrong about which one was worth a lot more the other time. Yeah, $1 fig for all that. Pretty sure I can at least double that. All right, I got all of these pretty much priced out. Got some that I know are going to be existing ones. I had several broken arms and things, some cracked torsos and such that I had to toss. I don't have any more of the medium Azure arms currently, but these 2 Endermen, they'll need a box. Apparently none of the Endermen are sold in Bricklink just as they are. They all have some kind of a cube with varying colors. But all that, the Pearl Dark armor is worth a little bit more, but it's missing the helmet, which completes a fig. The armor is not anywhere that doesn't have a fig, so I'm just parting out the armor itself. That it is 24 items, 18 lots, and $76.68. That does not include any of these. And if I wanted to put any of these in separately, which I probably will. So yeah, I think I paid like $30, $35 with shipping to get to 76, so not too bad, in addition to a bit more from those. So yeah, that's where that went. Good morning. It is the 26th of October at 6 a.m. And I'm coming up on a milestone. I've 7,000 parts shy of 100,000 parts. and I opened my store. Let's see. My account was on November 4th when my account started. Sure, if it'll tell me when my store started. Does it tell you that? I don't actually know. It's probably somewhere else. Stores opened in such and such a time. So yeah, anyhow, I started my store around. Okay, well, my first term's page was December 12th. Okay, so I'm just counting like the end of November as the official opening of my store in 2022. So my goal, soft goal, is to have 100,000 parts by the end of November without cheating. I don't want to go buy a mosaic set or 3, part those out, and dump in, 5,000 1x1s easily. I wanted to have it with, actual work I did. For some stores, they started with well over 100,000 parts. They just had that much, and then they opened their store or whatever. I started from ground zero, worked my way up, and just wanted to have like a goal by my 1 year point. I set this goal internally. I didn't write it down or put it anywhere. I set the goal back in probably in the springtime of this year when I was around 50 to 60,000 parts. And I was like, I wonder if I can get to 100,000 by a year. And we're really, really darn close. So one thing that'll help, as I mentioned, the 1x1 plates earlier, I had the used bin of them that I needed to get through to finish out all the plate categories, and it had just been sitting around. So last night I color sorted them, and then this morning I counted and uploaded them. So just today we're adding 733 of them, and you can tell some of these are not going to work out too well in their little drawer habitats here. So I got to break down these colors some more. I'm going to take these heads out and put them probably over here. I have to double check. Pretty sure this is used stuff, but I got to check that. But yeah, so just wanted to share that personal goal and where things are on that journey. Price. Yeah, there's 733 of these, and it's all coming to about $18. So not a huge, gigantic amount, but more parts of the store, a few more lots in there. Literally a few. I think it's the 3 that have an actual condition comment on them. But yeah, and then I uploaded the Minecraft parts earlier, the accessories, and then a couple of the other heads and stuff. Those are all $12, but that gives me a total of $89 between the figs and the accessories. I spent whatever it was. It was like 28 plus shipping, whatever the shipping was. I don't remember. Yeah, so that is where the goal is. I don't foresee an issue hitting that, although I'm running out of major categories to part now that the modified plates are basically done. The 1x1s are basically done. That will bring me up to 93,600 or so. So the next will probably be the bricks. And then there's more in the Technic. There's all the inverted slopes and such that you might have to start busting in some color sorting or such to be able to get to those higher, the 100,000 mark. And watch me get like a 1,000 part order in the meantime. Yeah, but we'll see. It should be good. I'm excited. This has kind of been, like I said, my goal for a while. And now I'm just rambling, so I'll finish this clip. Few random updates here on Thursday night. That whole tray of heads has been processed and entered into the store. There's this little thing, a couple heads here, and then of course all of these in the bags.
Some of those still go to figures that are to be determined, but I'm probably just going to go ahead and enter those as I go. The box there that had the Arctic set and such, the city things, is now been down sorted into the various cups and specific part drawers. So just a lot of little cleanup bits, some things I was trying to get to. I think I'm up to 94,000 or so parts, almost 95,000. So even from my little speech this morning about getting to 100,000, we've added 1,000 parts today. And with that, I got an order for 230 items, 107 lots. So I'm going to start picking some of that now, but probably won't get the entire thing tonight. Oh, look, one thing in one of those bins right away, right off the gate. Cards back out here. Okay. Yeah, a lot of parts for this one. I don't think there's anything that's particularly valuable. There's 8 of them though. 7, 8, dark orange. So just a lot of different parts, probably for some mock of some sort. And here we go. Here's the bin of iniquity, as I previously alluded to it. Now these ones I think I've actually got in a separate bag, but maybe not. Maybe I will have to go spelunking for them. That bin really needs to be sorted through. But yeah, there are apparently only 2 of these in there, so I'm gonna have to dig through and find them.
I didn't get a bear drawing this time, but got these plus the 10 long axles and from Favorite Bears, so thanks to them for getting that taken care of. And I grabbed another little piece that they didn't have the first order, so that'll finish out my Rex Harrington, yes, I believe it will. Oh, this side. Let's see. She's what, pirates? No, I don't know where she is. I should have looked up her number was before I came over here. Now I'm just like a doofus. It's okay, Jordan. It's not the only thing making you look like a doofus. There. No, that's Penguin. Doc. Well. There you go. Red Harrington, not Rex, which is not from Star Wars. Villain Ranger, that's why, not pirates. I knew it was one of those less common themes. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, although she might have like a cape or skirt piece, so there might be one more thing. But I had most of this and I was like, whatever, I'll just build her out. Not make a giant effort of it, since I was already getting these axles for the shuttle. I figured I'd just go ahead and place a bigger order. Need to check in on that one order that's lost. Pretty sure that's not coming. Oh, looks like I forgot a part in this order. Good thing I saw that, huh? So that will need to be packed back in there. And this was a nice 200, I think I showed it, the 200 lot order. Following up on that, I have another one that came in last night. I love this keyboard case thing. What is this? It's just on Amazon. I forget how much it was, maybe like $15 or something. You have to charge it now and then, but I don't have to charge it too often. It goes to sleep, so just like if you see me tap on the keyboard, nothing happens sometimes. That's just waking it up. Speaking of, okay, it's good. But yeah, it does great. It helps support the iPad because there's enough weight in the bottom that it's not gonna like flop over or anything. And it looks nice. It looks sleek. It looks almost like a little mini laptop kind of situation. So we have 95 lots with 377 items. It's a lot of like grays and such for Star Wars. So probably some sort of ship. Oh, I also found the Brick Freedom timer. I don't know what this timer thing is that shows up there, but there is my overall timer. So that last order was like a 40-minute pick. I think I had to stop and deal with a kid for a second, but maybe it did take me all 40 minutes. And yeah, I'm going to pick this one quickly because I don't want to spend a ton of time on it right this minute. Trying to film and pick at the same time. But yeah, it's lots of grays, lots of stuff. One shield that's worth $1, or windshield. So nothing that's like, woo, exciting, but just a good variety of parts. Happy Saturday morning, October 28th. I've been working on these heads. Yesterday took a time and I basically had 3/4 of this plate full of heads. So I've been going through all the ones that were multiple, like 3 or more, got stuck over here. There's some unique character heads, some basic smiles, and then all the multiples got there. Then the rest of this back part was full of singles or doubles, and I've been basically just going through and using Brickstore with its camera feature to be able to identify the head. Then for my process, which everyone's going to be different, so we got this guy. That's two-handed. Found set easily enough. Let's try that. Alright, so I do this. Get it up where I can see it in the camera. Get my options. So in this case, he has both sides. It's got a blocked open stud. Both sides. Blocked open stud. Then I check against current inventory. In this case, I have one. I just one is under 121. So now I have 2. Enter. Then I've brought aside my specific head drawers over here. And I'll know. See, it looks like it is that one right there. And then I just add it to the stack. Then move on to the next one. It's a bit slow going, but I finally got through the rest of my yellow heads that were in this little bucket thing, and that were in all the bags that were in here. So all of the yellow heads after this and that will be done. I'm sure there's more amongst the minifigure bags in there, and there's the city bags over there. I'm sure I'll have more heads after that, but this was something that's just been sitting around for a long time that I wanted to get through and get to, so here it is. I don't know if I'll finish this whole plate before the kids wake up, but you know, do what I can. Good morning. It's Sunday, October 29th, and I got this haul, if you will, from a Facebook Marketplace seller. He had all of them listed for $20 total. I know some of these are, whatever, but some of these, like the Halloween Fun VIP pack, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. 4608. 4608, yep. So add that to the part out pile. This is the Halloween one from last year. Jago, a little creator Christmas tree, which someone might buy between now and the end of things. I don't know what year this one is, where it would say that. Copyright 2020. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2023. So they do update. So from a few years ago. Yeah, all for $20. I know this one and the other one each part out for like between $15 and $25. So the rest of it just is a little extra on the cake then. But yeah, happy with that. I'm gonna go put it in, decide what gets parted out and what gets actually listed as just a poly bag. So this one's an interesting one. I thought I'd talk about it for a sec. So it doesn't have a set number on the bag, or at least not one that's easily found. But by just searching Zane, I can find it here. And I can see that new average is about $8 deal. So I decided to check out what the part out value was on the set using the set number found through Brickstore. It comes to $16.55 instead of $8. Like, okay, let's check it out. And you know, it's not a bad little set. Part of value is what Brickstore said. I'm like, okay, maybe there's something about this fig going on. Check out this particular Zane, and it's new. Average is $12. Listed is $9. Okay, that sounds strange. But then you look at, there's only been 3 sales in the last 6 months. And, you know, the 2 bottom ones are pretty high. I was probably just tacked in one of those where the item itself is really expensive and someone just grabbed it because they were grabbing other stuff from that store. Whereas, you know, you can easily get some for $8-9, but with only 3 sales with 4 units total in the last 6 months, I'm like, all right, that's just not even worth sitting around. I'm going to keep the poly bag as is, which has 69 available with only 100 with over 107 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 27 units sold with 107 quantity because someone ended up buying, someone bought 50 of them here, maybe for a convention or something. So if you look at the quantity average price, we're about $6. So I'm thinking listing it somewhere in the probably around 8 to 10 range, just letting it be. Because I think trying to deal too much with it is just going to be a waste of time. Now that pirate one, I'm going to show 4513. Yeah, part out value of $26.09. There's just a lot of good pieces in the Halloween ones. A lot of stuff that people really like. I parted out 1 or 2 of these last year because this is last year's bag, and still sell stuff out of it, even not during Halloween times. So the Halloween ones, if you can get them, they're good. So I now have 3 of this year's one. Just look at the number, 4608. Let's take a look what that comes to. 4608. 37. Look at that, even better. Just a great collection of parts. I know that purple helmet people like. It's slightly different, I believe, than the one that's in the Chinese set to complete out the Spaceman lineup. So it's probably just another option for people to use. But you know, I sell all of these kinds of parts, and I still sell them from time to time. It's not like there's any bummer parts in here, except maybe that 2x2 block. Yeah, so good stuff overall. Let's take a look at the pricing on just the ones that I'm putting in the store. Fire TV, Easter Chick, Guardians, X-Wing, Holiday Tree, Winter Train, which was last year's, the Lamborghini Huracan, and Kenzindo. priced out, come to $45. So add in $25 from this, brings it to 70. And then the other one that's parts out for 37. So we're at $100 some dollars. We're at a 5x from this purchase. And that includes letting my kid have Unikitty because she was with me when I was doing this whole purchase. I'm like, all right, fine. So looks like the Unikitty would have been about $5. But it's a pretty cute set, and it put a smile on my 5-year-old's face. So worth it to me. She puts up with all my stuff anyways, so a little balance. So there we go. I'm going to put this one in the part out bin. This one I'm gonna put somewhere, one of those shelves somewhere for listing those, or maybe in one of these bins, and carry on with my morning. So I love this desk. I made it myself in the sense of bought the legs unit. It's a motorized desk. It can go up and down. I don't do that too much, just because with the computer situation, it can be a little tricky. But then the top is a nice solid piece. Well, not solid. It's strips of maple that are glued together. And yeah, the top came in a solid chunk, and then I cut it and chamfered the edges and chamfered that edge and so forth. Because of that, it doesn't have any drawers. And that's been a sore spot for me for a lot of the random stuff that I have. So everything has to go in like pencil cups and pardon the dust, but there's thing back there, and it's just lots of little things all over without any kind of drawer system. Well, I found these things on Amazon, and they are stick-on, and they just work so magically. So now I can put these kind of like specific Lego tools, and there's some like plastic trash in there. But there's my makeshift tool for determining the bar length on that variant. This is my color tool. So I've got dark blue gray, dark gray, light blue gray, light gray, reddish brown, regular brown, and then Maersk blue. So that's my color checker, and then obviously a brick separator. But they just stick on so well. They're able to fit in like sticky notes, and I use these bags fairly often, but they were just sitting up on there for a while. So now they can just go in there. That's pretty cool. I could even stick this chopstick and a knife in there just for the various tools and clear disk space. I put one down there for like personal notes and stuff that I've got. I came in a pack of 4, and I was like, where do I want to put this 4th one? Because there's, with the microphone stand, there's not really anything over there. I don't want to put anything in the middle. I already hit my knee on this one, trying to cross my legs. So I didn't want to put any more along there, unless I do like a whole row. And that way, less likely to bust a knee on an edge. But this thing, it's always like you can't access more or less half the drawer here, unless you like dig back in there. So that was always kind of weird, a bit of a pain. And then there's stuff that I would always sit on top. I'm like, well, wait a second. What if I put one right underneath this drawer? And there's actually room I could put a second one if I got more. But I put the smaller 2 bag sizes in here because sometimes when I'm picking an order with separate lots, I'll need these to put them in. I've got my lot or my order determiner for multiple picking orders, just a pin, and it just sticks on so well. It's got like this mesh sticky thing, just sits right there. I could put another one and just move these, split in half or something, easy enough to do. Because the cart, one of my, I guess, main pet peeves is that there's not like anywhere to stick stuff easily. You have these shelves, which are great for like the boxes, but then there's this empty space, but there's not anything really up here. So I was like, well, maybe I can get like a cup that sticks out here, or, just how I hung these ones with the hook
and such, maybe I could put a couple holes and zip tie a couple of them on there, or, 1, 2, 3 in a little row, something like that. And I might still do that, but for now, that works pretty awesomely. I'm pleased with that, so I can get another one for the other bags and cards and such, or other things that I use regularly. But yeah, I'm digging that a lot. The 4-pack of drawers were, I don't know, $20 on Amazon, if that. They're pretty inexpensive. So just wanted to rave about those for a second, because so far so good.